Okay, so yesterday we made a video about an update within Call of Duty World War II, and in that video we spoke about how there was going to be something big, something huge coming into Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, and we were obviously kind of like correlating one with the other, and we thought it was gonna be another one of those like events, kind of like the Winter Siege event, and well, we were somewhat kind of right, and there is a lot of new things coming out. So for this video in particular, I'm not gonna do too many edits. I'm literally gonna get straight into it. We're gonna be playing a little bit here, probably hopefully getting some kills, and I'm gonna tell you everything you guys need to know, and you let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, if you're excited or if you're not excited. Let me know, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually pretty excited. In all honesty, Winter Siege, I only played it for like a couple days, and then that's it. Like, I really wasn't a huge fan of it. I like the idea though, you know, they were giving us free stuff or whatnot, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. So hopefully this time around, this actually changes things a little bit up, because some things are actually different. Point to Hawk, okay? I gotta bust out with the shotty, okay? I'm sorry, okay? I'm just gonna go for shotgun kills. No crazy gameplay in itself. But I want to begin by letting you guys know that the guy with the bandana handkerchief in his face, I forgot his name. What's his name? Captain Butch or some shit, like, he's coming back, okay? I'm assuming every time we have like new DLC operations such as this one and Winter Siege, I believe he's the one that's gonna be replacing the regular quartermaster. I mean, I think that's cool. Honestly, I think that's pretty sweet. Wow, I literally just... By the way, dudes, you guys check out the haircut. We looking fly? No? Okay. So what's going to come in this actual event is going to be obviously the limited time supply drops. You're going to have a double XP playlist. So for particular playlists, you're going to be having double XP. You're also going to be getting new weapons, and it's actually going to be 4 new weapons. Now I'll get into the weapons really quickly here, but before that, I just want to let you know that we are also having 2 new game modes. If you guys have been a fan of Call of Duty for a really long time, we're going to be getting some Demolition. Okay, I used to love playing Demolition back in the days. I mean, I don't like it as much as I used to. Nowadays, I think Domination is probably better. I used to be a big fan of Demolition back in MW2. And I would actually play Demolition more than I played Domination. So it was like Demolition and Free For All were the game modes that I played the most, and of course TDM. Everybody plays TDM. On top of that, there's one more game mode, and I even made a video about this, not particularly just about this, but I mentioned this in several videos, how I thought just because Raven was working on this Call of Duty as well, I thought and I speculated that they were going to be bringing back Prop Hunt. And, my friends, we just got fucked up. Prop Hunt is making a return in Call of Duty World War II. I honestly think Prop Hunt is going to be really fun. I thought Prop Hunt was extremely fun. Even though I played it by myself, maybe this time around I could play with some friends. Just due to the things that are added in this game, I think it's going to be a really good and refreshing game mode. I really want to see what they use as props, just because we are kind of like in a World War II setting. So I do want to see what props they use when it comes to Prop Hunt itself. I think it's going to be really fun, and especially with friends. Let me know if you guys think that World War II deserves to have Prop Hunt. I honestly think so. I think it's a Call of Duty with boots on the ground. I think it fits Prop Hunt really well. I don't see Prop Hunt fitting in a, you know, advanced type of Call of Duty. It just doesn't fit the same. But since we are boots on the ground, I think it's actually a pretty bold but good choice. Just so you know, this new event is really centered around, I think that was his helmet that just flew across the screen. This whole event is based around resistance, and there's actually going to be a new division that's going to be getting implemented into Call of Duty World War II, and this new division is called Resistance. Obviously, that's going to be the 6th division, and this leads me to believe that every time we have a new major DLC update, obviously, like every, you know how we have 4 DLC updates throughout the entire life cycle of Call of Duty games, without, you know, including the minor ones, but the actual big ones, the one that comes with the maps and the new guns and all that stuff. I believe that it's a really big possibility that in this game, Call of Duty World War II, every time we have a huge or a main DLC, we are going to be getting a new resistance with it. Okay, wait, that makes no sense. A new division with it, so, which is actually cool. Now, if that is true, that means we are in order to get probably 3 more divisions after this one. Now, we take a close look at this brand new division. We have the Resistance division, and it has 4 tiers, just like every other division in the game. The first tier, when you unlock it, you're gonna get a pistol tactical knife. That's pretty much gonna be kind of like what we've seen in previous Call of Duties, but obviously they're using divisions now to add different perks to the game. The second tier will be scramble nearby enemies on the minimaps. So you're basically gonna have Scrambler. I don't remember if that was the actual name of the perk, but you guys know what I mean. You know, tomato. It's gonna scramble the radar on nearby enemies. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because I remember in recent Call of Duties, I didn't really like using that perk, because especially in Ghost, when I saw my radar just being kind of like all distorted and stuff, I knew there was somebody nearby, so it kind of like made me double check corners and all that stuff. So that could be a double-edged sword there. I just want to point that out there. Once you reach the 3rd tier, you're gonna get an additional pistol attachment, which I think it's cool. I mean, if you're into pistols, I'm assuming you're probably gonna be running more pistols with this division in itself, just because you are gonna be having that pistol tactical knife. So I mean, it would make sense for you to run pistol and then give you an additional attachment for it, so it kind of benefits you as you play with this division, because that's where this division actually has the advantage, right? And then of course the last one is going to be a map indicator in the direction of close hostile. I see a lot of people saying that it's going to be kind of like a hater or kind of like an advanced UAV, where it's going to give you the location of the person. This is my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. That's just what I'm thinking right now. I would assume that it's just going to give you kind of like a direction of where that enemy is. It's not really going to give you like a red dot site or a specific location. It's just kind of going to highlight a little bit around the border of the minimap as to more or less what direction the enemy is at. That's what I think. I don't know if you guys think otherwise. If you do, let me know in the comments, of course. But from what I'm reading here, I think that's what it's going to be. I don't see them giving you an advanced UAV, because literally if you're in a spawn, you could ultimately kill everybody, and I think that'd be way too OP. Now, this is the part of the video where I wanted to talk to you guys about the 4 new weapons, or just showcase them to you. So the first weapon is going to be a brand new assault rifle, as I mentioned earlier. It's actually called the Volkssturmgewehr. I completely screwed that name up, and I apologize. I just can't pronounce it, okay? The weapon looks pretty cool. The next weapon is an SMG, and they call it the Orso. It's a brand new SMG. This is the thing that I see a lot of people complain about, and it's kind of like all the weapons more or less look the same. Obviously, it's just a part of history. I mean, these weapons were historically like this, just because we are in World War II. And a lot of the times these weapons obviously are not the same weapons, but they look very, very identical. Again, that's just due to the fact that we have a Call of Duty that's based on World War II. And how you doing there, bro? The weapons are not going to be as fancy and as creative as before. So I myself am not a big fan of having weapons that all look really, really similar to one another, because it doesn't feel like I have a new weapon. Now, following this brand new SMG and AR, I believe, and I thought it was actually individual weapons, I believe the pistol and the melee knife are kind of like a combination. They're a combo. They're together as part of the new division. I think it's just 2 new weapons, and then the new pistol and the melee weapon are together. I'm not quite sure. Now, this division is going to be free. You don't have to obviously unlock the division from like a supply drop or anything. Thank God. The weapons obviously are going to be supply drop based, but the division will be free for those of you guys that are wondering. Let me know in the comments, man. Honestly, I'm really happy that they're bringing back prop hunt. I think I am more excited about prop hunt than anything else. You know, I think the new division is cool. I think it's going to be really cool to sneak up on people and just play with it for a little bit. But I really, really do think the prop hunt is going to be, it's just going to be really fun. Might be fun just for a little bit. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's pretty refreshing. I loved prop hunt over in MWR. I'm really happy it's coming back. Let me know your thoughts, comments down in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you guys are excited. And I'll catch you in the next video.
Welcome to the Resistance event. You'll be chuffed to know that I brought another heaping assortment of free content for you to enjoy. Help us fight the occupation between January 23rd and February 27th, and you'll get a free Resistance-themed supply drop every week, along with double XP playlists, more free weapons, new modes, and most importantly, the all-new Resistance Division, free for all players starting on January 23rd. These scrappy blokes use their home turf to their advantage. Their tactical knife and extra pistol attachment make them expert close-quarters assassins. Real snakes in the grass, this lot. And for those of you with cloth ears, it's free. Getting contraband behind enemy lines is no picnic, but lucky for you, I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Complete special orders during the event to unlock a new batch of weapons, including the Volkssturmgewehr. If it looks cobbled together from spare parts, well, that's because it is, isn't it? But don't get me wrong, this misfit rifle packs a punch. The Orso submachine gun, Italian for bear. Not many can tame this beast, but it'll rip your enemies to shreds without breaking a sweat. And with the new pistol and melee weapon, you'll have yourself a nice little armory. so don't say I've never done nothing for you. Demolition is back. What do you do when fighting a pitched battle against a well-supplied enemy? Blow up their supplies. Ah, what a bunch of tossers. This war cannot be won on the front lines alone. Help topple the Reich from within with a brand new division, new weapons, new modes, and a free weekly supply drop full of new resistance uniforms, weapon variants, and more. Liberation is within our grasp, gents. The resistance begins on January 23rd.